Well, hello, Quest. Good to see you again this week. As our video newsletter, we just have a couple of things that we want to repeat or remind you of and give you the thinking behind it all about why we do certain things. And so we have a lot of activities here during December. And so we encourage you to participate in those that you can, in the ones that fit your schedule and fit your family needs and whatever they might be. So I have just a couple, though, I want to remind you of. And one is, like every church, that's going to do a Christmas Eve service. That's very traditional. It's a good thing. It doesn't fit everybody's schedule and family traditions. But if it does fit yours, we are going to have a Christmas Eve service this year on Christmas Eve, which is a Sunday this year, and it'll be at 5 o'clock. And so it's designed to be able to be together. Now, it's interesting, in our culture, sometimes the worship of God has become a very individualistic thing. And it doesn't involve community or corporateness hardly at all. It's very individual. Now, there is an individuality to our worship of God. Of course there is. But we are also designed to do it together as a body, as a community, in a togetherness. And if you look at the scriptures, Old and New Testament, there's a very clear part of our relationship with God is in part enhanced and expressed through togetherness, through unity, through community, through being together to do it all. And so I encourage you to come on Christmas Eve, if you can, to do the worship of God together, the incarnation, the fact that God would become a man without being fully man and fully God all at the same time, intertwined in perfect unity as only he could do. Now, if you think about it, and as I think about it, the only way God could ever really reveal himself to us that we could understand and engage was simply to become a man. Right? It's kind of like if there was a storm coming and there were a bunch of birds that needed shelter. In order to find that shelter, maybe a barn or some sort of cave or whatever, in order to understand where that was at, they would need other birds to come and tell them where that is. And guess what? For mankind, if we need shelter, we need help, we need a rock of our salvation, we need other people to tell us and include us and then bring us in and do it together as a flock of birds. And so as a flock of lambs or sheep, to do it together. So there's something profoundly important about being in a community of people, in a congregation, to congregate with God and with each other, right? So I encourage you to come. Now, because it's a Sunday, and we're a church that doesn't have as many resources as some others by way of time. I guess we have the same time, but we don't have as much money. We don't have as many people. Then we had to make some choices about Sunday morning versus Sunday evening. And so we've decided to not have a service on Sunday morning, but we will have a service on Sunday evening, to Christmas Eve, 5 o'clock, okay? So just come and worship the Lord together. That's how we're designed to do it in large part. The second thing is going to be a week later. The following Sunday is what we do traditionally is to have what we call a Palooza, which is really a party, which is really a brunch. We'll get together still at 10 o'clock, but we're going to do a meal together. And it's going to be, this year, we've decided to do a potluck. So it's going to be important that you sign up, bring something tasty to share with people, sell, once again, community. And we're going to play bingo. We're going to have a re-gifting, kind of, all those things that you get on Christmas. And you go, wow, that's awesome. I don't really need it or want it, but that's awesome. And so this is a place where you can bring that, re-gift it, and it'll be the prizes for bingo. And it's amazing what is one person's castaway is another person's treasure. And so we want you to bring that. But the point of it is to be together, to be in relationship, to be in a community, to know that not only do I matter because of my individuality, but I matter to others because I'm really a part of the group. Okay, so those are just going to be two things that are coming up. So we need you to sign up for the Palooza, what you're going to bring. That would be very helpful. But we also want you to come to Christmas Eve. All right? All right, just a couple reminders. But this is all about knowing each other. Because we all need to know each other, to be known, and to have purpose and meaning in life. And this is expressed as part of that meaning and purpose, is to be a part of something with others. That we matter to them and they matter to us. Okay? All right. Hey, you guys, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Love you.